Well, it's getting closer to football season. We have Chad Campbell on with us for Coach's Corner. Coach Campbell now in his third year at Westfield for the Hornets. All right, look, third year, you won the region last year. You made improvements with the record and in so many different areas. How do you feel now after two full years going into year three, Chad?
Well, I think it's just a lot of familiarity with the systems. We got a lot of kids who've played for the last 2 years that are back, and terminology. I mean, things are just so much smoother on all sides. Offense, defense, special teams. I mean, the kids just they just you can tell that they have been in it for a couple of years, and it just things run a lot more smoothly.
Absolutely, no question. Well, you made strides on your defense last year. You went from allowing 26 points, cut that in half to about 13. You had to be very thrilled with that.
Yeah, I mean, defense we played very well last year. We didn't give up a lot of big explosive plays last year that we had given up previously in the year before that. So our defense came a long way last year, and we got a lot of guys coming back on that side of the ball again this year. We got some new faces on defense. That's got to step into some roles that the seniors we lost last year. I feel really good about the nucleus on that side of the ball.
Seven and a half starters back or so, seven or eight. So you got to feel good about that. The first game, August 15th at Brookwood. We'll talk about that offense, which has some exciting players on it with Coach Campbell in our next report. The Westfield Hornets were 9-3 last year. They won the region and getting ready for another year with Coach Chad Campbell, the third season as the head coach there in Perry with the Hornets. Coach, you lost Braden Gay, a passing quarterback who did very well for you last year, 2,159 yards. Jackson St. Clair, a very good receiver. But you've got two running backs coming back with Jackson Hare and Brock Johnson. But Brock might see some time taking some snaps at quarterback. Is that right?
Yeah, Brock was kind of our wildcat quarterback last year, and he's him and Court Pearson have been. Brock's gonna be a junior, and Court's gonna be a sophomore, and they've been splitting reps, and I think both of them can do different things that we ask them to do. But I think I feel good about our quarterback position right now, where we're going into, because they do have Braden played very well for us the last 2 years, and so they got some big shoes to fill. But I feel confident where they're at right now.
Maybe a little bit more of a running game this year until the passing game gets going. You think that'll be the case, or balance? I mean, it was pretty balanced last year, right? Pretty good rushing and passing.
Yeah, and that's what we try to be. I mean, we've got two good backs, Jackson here and Drew Keller, good backs, and our line of scrimmage is experienced, and I feel better about our offensive line than I did this time last year. So, I mean, I think we can do both. To be honest with you, I think they're picking up the system in the passing game, and I think our running game is can be explosive too.
All right. So third year, as we said, you said in our previous report, the terminology's there, the familiarity's there. That must mean the expectations are there now, especially after a region championship. They know what you expect now, which is to win, right?
They do, and I think they are very confident in what they're doing, and I think they expect to win. We expect to win. I think our fans expect us to win now. So, all that's in place. All we got to do is go out there and get try to get the job done each and every day.
2 years ago, when you first took over, I thought you were real excited about the challenge, and that you were wanting to create this. What you're creating. This is fun for you to do this, isn't it, Chad?
Very much so. That's why I do it. Every year brings something new, and that's what I get enjoy. That's why I do this.
Chad, thank you so much. Always good to talk with you. Good luck this season.
Thanks for having me on, Bill. I always appreciate you having me on.